Welcome back to another episode of the Bear Trap, a Bears podcast by a Bears fan. I'm your host, Terry, and today, doing another film session looking at the run game versus the Green Bay Packers. The film is up and getting ready to kind of break down some stuff. So we're going to look at Tariq Cohen, Dave Montgomery. Maybe not do the whole thing. It's that time of year, but I still want to provide the content. So let's go ahead and get this started. We got 22 runs. Probably won't go through them all, but just want to look at how we were doing, and I'm sure we're going to see some poor action from whoever Kenny Clark is going against. But we'll see the tight ends and everything else. I expect a lot of inside zones, so oh yeah, I love when the video does that. All right, so let's see. It looks like it's going to be an inside zone. It's Tariq Cohen. No, not sure. Let's get up close and see, because I don't know if that was exactly an inside zone. It felt like somebody pulled. Maybe I saw that wrong. Yeah, so they tried to do people call this different things, but it's a version of power where you pull the center, because you can see that they kind of have two. He's technically an A-gap player, but he's head up, so they got two guys head up, so they try to pull the center instead. And James Daniels gets whooped. It actually wasn't a bad play, because you had the Packers putting a lot of defensive backs on the field instead of linebackers, so there's a lot of open space here. And yeah, quick swim, Kenny Clark destroyed. And I know a lot of Bears fans think that you're just supposed to go nuts and hate on the Packers or whatever. They got some good players. Kenny Clark, I have to admit, is a lot better than I thought he was. And before the season started, somebody was talking to me about him, and I was like, yeah, he's no Akeem Hicks. And I don't know. He might be better than Akeem Hicks, to be honest with you. All right, so we got the motion, and this is an inside zone. And so like we usually talk about the three-way go. And they do a good job. So let me go back, because all three of those options are closed at that point. So I'm wondering what this front is. Interesting. I would guess. So looking at this, what should happen is we should have a kick out here. We should have two people moving here to here. And then these two should move from here to here. That's what should happen. Not sure what happened. I really wish this player was a little better. I like the one on huddle a lot better. Anyway, so let's see what some messed up. So this Kenny Clark blew this whole thing up, and there was nowhere to go. And the thing is, Kenny Clark's playing stout, but Coward still could have moved. Like, Coward stepping the wrong way. You're zoning right, and he's stepping left. Like, this is not a man-to-man block. This is a zone block. Kenny steps right. Coward should step right. Everybody, and then we just continue to move, and you create a natural lane. This man stops, goes backwards, doesn't give Cody Whitehair anywhere to block. And really, at that point, Cody should have just climbed. Like, it really on Coward, and Kenny Clark just destroyed him on that one. And I'm thinking that's going to be a theme. All right, so I have a pistol, another motion. This is a split zone from what it looks like. So you're going to have Holtz come back across, block the edge, and everybody else is going to zone to the left. And the line looks like they got good movement. See, yeah, that this is what I talk about, and I know a lot of people don't watch especially the run game for whatever reason, because they just want to already blame who they think is the fault. Look, I'll pause it right there. Cody comes off his block. The double team gets to the second level. Look at this lane. There's nobody there. And you got Montgomery running. I mean, yeah, there's a chance he get off his block, but if you hit this with conviction, you're gone. Montgomery's cutting back to where you got two defenders. Now, technically, both of these guys should be blocked because you had Holtz come back across and Lucas should have blocked backside. But either way, that's backside. You have a whole crease right there. Now, Montgomery bounces back and goes right into the defenders. That's on Montgomery, 100%. All right, see, you got a motion out of shotgun. Probably they like the lead. And it's not just us. I've seen other teams do this too, where they short motion a receiver inside and use him as a lead block. Really weird to me. I mean, it helps you get an extra block, I guess, but I don't. You bring another person into the box. I don't really like it. All right, so I don't know what the hell this is. Like, to me, it looks like the O-line is blocking inside zone, but they're blocking it. The handoff is the wrong way. They're inside zoning right, even though there's a B-gap player there. But they're zoning to the right, and we're handing the ball off. I mean, I guess you could technically call this a lead weak zone, but really, yeah, I don't know that I would call that a weak zone, but I mean, technically to me, like, weak zone is running to the weak side, but you don't really, the weak side of the defense, you don't really zone one way and give the ball the other way because everybody's stepping to the right. So everybody steps to the right, boom, 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 to here. And the thing is, if I'm stepping to the right on this side, that's leaving this backside where I can't block. I'm stepping right and I can't push him out left. So I'm stepping right. I'm giving him that opening, and the running back is going right into it. So this is one where I think the inside zone is supposed to hit in the A gap, but looks like they couldn't get off that double team. And really, you still could have got some yards in the A gap. Montgomery just bounced it. I mean, you could put your head down, got something, but yeah, it was all bad. I don't know what that play was. See, still in the first quarter. Another inside zone from the shotty. Looks terrible. Let's see, because looks can be deceiving. Whoa. That ball snapped quickly. Okay. All right. We got a lot going on here. But at the end of the day, Montgomery had a cutback that he just did not get. Okay, so we got a quick snap. Let me go back. They need a 5-second rewind. All right, so this goes so fast. So we got 5 men on the line, similar to what we saw. I forgot what team we was reviewing. They was doing this to us as well. But either way, so you got 5 men on the line, which means you got really 1 second level defender. And this should be easy. Now, one problem is instead of zone blocking down, they're blocking the backside, so you got one less blocker. But anyway, you got a hat for a hat. So the cutback should be natural. I thought it was on slow. I always do that. All right. Sorry about that. Let's start it over again. All right. So so now we got the handoff. You got the play side B. You see the linebackers flowing. You see all that. Everybody's got the edge. Now at this point, the cutback is wide open. That's the option because play side B is open, but the linebacker's flowing there. The backside A is kind of clogged, and so you got your cutback. Shoot, even you could have took the A gap either way. Yeah, it just goes to my point. I don't think Montgomery has great zone vision. Definitely more of a downhill type guy. Or not down, kind of a hit the gap type guy. And he got moves in the open field. As I say that, he gets wrapped up. But let's see. I don't like this angle. It looked like an inside zone to me. We got the tight end on the line. They got 5 guys up on the line. So yeah, inside zone. I mean, let me see. So again, they got a lot of people on the line. It's not going to be a lot of space. The play side B's, everything's kind of clogged. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. There wasn't really a lot of options there. They put a lot of people on the line, and we didn't really move anybody off the ball. All right, let's see. That was a mess. Looks like an outside zone. Okay, see now I don't understand why Montgomery didn't go to the play side. Like we talked a little bit about outside zone. I personally think we should be running more of it, whatever. But we're bringing the extra lineman and the tight end. Everybody's moving outside. We got the edge. The edge is sealed. You got a one-on-one block. Holtz is coming off that block. I guess maybe he's seeing what's his name? Is the Darius fall, but really that's where he should have hit. Just looking at this, like hit that edge. I mean, Kenny Clark is sitting right there. And then, of course, he tries to bounce it out at the end, but by that time, it's too late. So I might just finish up what's in the first half. We'll see. All right, so trips, tight end on, inside zone. I really wish the camera was the other way. I hate looking at the camera, or I hate the front of the line in zone view. All right, so inside zone again. Cut back. I mean, there was guys there. Really, that was destroyed. I mean, it's 4 guys on the line. Let's see. So that should be an overtake to here. Leno, let's see who he ends up blocking. Nobody. Leno could have just went up to the linebacker at that point. Zone can get messy. I'm trying to see because Coward and Whitehair have hands on Clark. Lucas. That's what ruins it. That's Rashard Gary, I believe. But Lucas gets destroyed. Or Lucas gets pushed right back into the B gap and closes it because that would have been open. Lucas has to kick him out. That You know what? It's really sad. I talk a lot about offensive line and the spread offense and what it's done to a lot of offensive positions. But it's sad when you got tackles that can't kick an end out. Like that used to be job number one, to be able to kick an end out. I mean, of course, there's good ones, but that dude's a rookie. Like you can't root him out, man. People can't run block like they used to back in my day. So we do a draw play, which wasn't bad. Wasn't too bad. I mean, they were coming up field, trying to catch him off guard. All right, so we got an extra tight ends, real tight formation. Looks like another split zone. Tight end's going to come across, block the opposite edge. And that was a really good play. You know, Montgomery's got to be a little more decisive in his runs, whatever they are. That's good movement on 95. Whoever that is getting bullied. And you don't see that movement with Coward if Coward's blocking, but if you see Daniels and Whitehair together, they usually get good movement on double team. Or I wouldn't say they usually, but if we get movement on a double team, it's going to be those two. It's not going to be Coward. I didn't see if we're still in the second quarter, so Mr. Tariq Cohen. So we got an inside zone, and right away, 94 blows the whole thing up. You got Leno and Daniels had to step on him, which is the sad part. Then Holtz gets beat on his block, and that's all she wrote. Now, I don't know why he took it straight to the A gap, but I mean, it wasn't a lot of openings, to be honest. So interesting how much we run inside zone. We're not great at it. So in the third quarter, I'm just going to look at this last play, see what it is. Out of the pistol. All right, so a little bit of power. Please be from behind. Yes, thank you. All right, so power out of the pistol. Interesting. Don't see this a lot. And it looks set up well. I mean, I'm not going to kill Montgomery on that one, but, read the tea leaves a little bit. See, look, he's reducing all the way down. You have nothing but open space out. I mean, Amos was coming to recover, but I would rather take that than trying to squeeze my way through that B gap. That's just me personally. This is actually a pretty good play. And this is kind of what you have to do. Who is that? I can't see who ended up making that tackle. This is kind of what you have to do when people put those people on the line like that, especially in weird places. You got foul on the line. Power and stuff to the edge really hurts them because you start moving gaps, and that's when you start getting number advantages. So that inside zone, they were built to stop that. So that's just backside 95 making a good play. If he didn't make that would have hit pretty well. So like I said, I'm not going to kill Montgomery for that. Interesting play. Finally an adjustment. So just one more. Let's see what we run. It's probably an inside zone, but maybe not. Looks like a split zone. Let's see what that was. Yeah, split zone. Two coming to the edge. Nice jump cut. Just a good job by Blake Martinez. But let's see what happened with Zadarius. So he's on the edge. Oh, Leno. Oh, Leno. Ducked his head and got whiffed. Holy crap, that was terrible. Well, there you go. All right, so let's stop it there. I'm sure people got plenty of ammo to go in on Leno, who's not a great run blocker. So yeah, as I mentioned, I think this has been consistent. Definitely a scheme. I won't even blame the scheme, I would say, but definitely a technique issue, definitely a talent issue, and definitely a running back vision issue as well. So anyway, go to the comment section. Let me know what you think about all that. Share it around, get the conversation started. And I mean share it around and get the conversation started. Thumbs up, subscribe, and remember, stay up and bear down.